W7 Live, just-in-time softball from Howards Grove, Wisconsin for today's Big East matchup doubleheader between Howards Grove and Mishicot. We are just about ready to get things going. They just did the starting lineups. No national anthem today, I don't believe. And first of all, apologies to Green Bay Preble and Manitowoc Lincoln. We had some issues up in Green Bay this afternoon, so we're not going to be able to bring you that game today. But already talked to Coach Ron up there, and we're going to plan on coming up next Saturday when they take on Westosha Central, which should be a really, really good game. This one, we're getting ready to start. We'll go through lineups and all that fun stuff as we kind of get moving here. But first things first, let's get this game underway. Leading off for Mishicot will be number 9, Abby Garceau. And we are underway. First pitch, ball 1-0. We'll get the scoreboard up for you all here in a minute. One ball, 2 strikes on Garceau. Top of the first batter of the afternoon. First game of 2. Garceau hits it to center, and it is caught in center field. 1 up, 1 down. Now Maddie Doki. Two up, 2 down, quickly in the first. As Maddie Doki pops out to third. Give me a second, still just catching up on a couple things. And this one hit high to right and caught. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians in the first. Half an inning in. Mishicot nothing. Howards Grove coming up. You're watching W7. Bottom of the first. No score. Indians went 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. Emily Schuler leads off for Howard's Grove, leading hitter on this team and in many, many categories. First pitch, a strike. Ashlyn Bennon on the circle for Mishicot today. That one's hit to second. Gobbled up and throw to first for the first out of the inning. 4-3. That's Cora Stadola at second base today. And Caitlin Callahan at first. Here is Laura Heim hitting second. 1 ball, 1 strike on Heim. Bottom of the first, no score. No runs, no hits, no errors on either team. If you're just joining us, right on time. Pitch in there, strike. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the first. That one's high. Nice catch by Uyghur behind the dish. 2-2 on Laura Heim. Two-two pitch, fouled off. Two-two, outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On Laura Heim, here's the pitch from Bennon, swung on and fouled. Good battle here, these two. Well, our old friend the Wind back with us today. Payoff pitch is high, and that'll be ball 4. Heim draws a walk, well-earned walk. 7 pitch at bat there for Laura Heim. She thought about going second. This kid's super scrappy. I mean, a lot of stolen bases, a lot of just, she's just a hard-nosed player. You got to keep your eye on her all the time. She's kind of like Lenny Dykstra back, for those of you that know that name. There she goes, first pitch. It's slammed into left field. It's going to be caught. Now they're going to try and double her up. Garceau's got it, throw it back to first. In time, double play. Well, they sent her on the first pitch. It was hit to left field. And Allie McCardle makes the catch. Throw to Garceau and throw to first. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and there were nobody left. We've played 1, and there is no score. Top of the second, first pitch, Caitlin Callahan to lead off for Mishicot. There's a base hit in the right field, a leadoff single for Mishicot. Callahan hits it to right. Good piece of hitting. Now Callie Krieger. This one's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes on Krieger. Caitlin Callahan on first, nobody out. Big lead off from first. Krieger takes a ball high, 1-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And nobody out. We're at the top of the second. Mishicot and Howard's Grove scoreless. This one coming our way, hot shot, and top of the fence and out of play. Coach Du Bois almost had that. He was like, it was going to one-hand it. No balls, 2 strikes. This one hit on the ground, a third and foul. Well, I think we got all our cameras up, Coach. Let's see, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. That one we may want to reboot because it's kind of. Hit to left and caught. Krieger pops or flies out to left field. Or gets a base hit, one or the other. See, I'm too busy looking at cameras here. Now Callie's going to get on because I said she got an out that she got a hit. First and second. Nobody out. Ball gets away, both runners advance, now second and third. What's that? Ball gets away again and a run scores. Well, you can't give them runs like that. So 2 consecutive wild pitches and a run scores. Hot shot to first, caught, throwback, safe. Krieger dives back in and just safe. That was Casey Herrera. And now the pitcher, Ashlyn Bennon. Two balls, no strikes on Ashlyn Bennon. With 1 out, we are in the top of the second. That one hit on the ground. Only play first base. RBI for Bennon. That's pretty savvy. She knew that right away, too. So she's coming out first at RBI. She did her job, got the run home. And she's got enough of a job doing all the pitching. She doesn't need to produce all the offense, too, but if she can help get a run in, that's a good thing. 2 outs, nobody on. It's 2-0 Mishicot. And you'll find the scoreboard will lag somewhat behind the real score, and I'm not tracking outs or balls and strikes on this, so score only an inning, and that'll be a challenge in itself. Hot shot to center, base hit. Well, there was no doubt about that one. Cora Stadola on the 2-out single. Now Allie McCardle lays down the bunt, going to try and beat it out, but out 1-3, and that retires the side. But 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, And the Indians leave one. We've played 1.5. It's 2-0 Mishicot. You're watching W7. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Mishicot. Here is Leah Parnitsky. For those W7 fans, that name should sound familiar. We did 2 Howard's Grove girls basketball games this last year, and to the folks at Oostburg, her name is familiar. She torched them for some huge 3-pointers in the second half. That's helped Howard's Grove win it in the end in a really, really close-fought game. But she made 2 big threes that were just critical. And in fact, it was so critical, she was our player of the game. That one's foul. Strike 3. First out of the second. Here is Olivia Bromstead, the left fielder, hitting 5th. First pitch missed, 1-0. Reminder, tomorrow we'll be at Nicolay. First ever visit to Nicolay. We've done several other games, but never at home. But we'll be there tomorrow. St. Thomas More and Nicolay, 4:30 start time. And the word is the facilities there are magnificent at Nicolay. So I am excited to check out their new digs. Coach Berghaus called me up last week and said, "Gary, would you guys please come out? We want to recognize some kids, and the kids would love to see you." So you guys know me; I hardly say no to that. And he's such a great guy, Coach Berghaus. He does football officiating as well. I saw him last fall at the Brookfield Central game. We were chatting between quarters on the field. I had a camera on the field, and he was the back judge, so we got to visit for a little while as well. So really, really great guy, and you love helping out good people. That one missed. It is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Speaking of helping out good people, Connor Du Bois saved my bacon today. I'll tell you that. He's here today with me. We had some issues up in Green Bay with power, so we weren't able to do that game. But Coach Du Bois came to my rescue here in Howard's Grove, though we wouldn't have a game here either. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Joining forces.
So it's a collaborative effort. That's why we need those interns. That's why we need Sarah to get started as quickly as possible.
Put her in charge of the phones, Gary.
Put her in charge of something. Put her in charge of the whole business. I mean, the clown running it now doesn't know what he's doing clearly. Here's Danny Damrow. That name should also be familiar. I think it's a cousin, not a sister. I think it's her cousin. All-state volleyball player for Howard's Grove. Many of these kids are multi-sport athletes, and same as Mishicot. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Damrow. Been in 23 pitches, 9 balls and 14 strikes. One, 2, 1, 3. Strike 3 called. Damrow goes down. 1, 2, 3 goes HG in the second. We've played 2. It's Mishicot 2. Howard's Grove nothing. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the third, 2-0. Mishicot quickly 0-2 count on Abby Garceau. Garceau flied out her first time up, and there's another one. This one's going to drop, though, in right field for a leadoff single for Garceau. Start calling her Grandma Garceau now. She's all graduated. I don't even know what she's even doing here. I mean, she's alumni now. She's still hanging out with high school kids. I mean, she's, you know, hey, Granny, go hang out with kids your own age. She is one of our favorites. And there she goes for second, now third. Just so scrappy. Just never stops going. I didn't even see what was that, Coach. I didn't even see what happened there.
Nobody covered second base. Nobody covered second. Nobody covered third.
Nobody covered second. Nobody covered third. Well, at least they're consistent. Here's Maddie Doki. Doki popped out her first time up. First pitch missed, 1-0. So Garceau already on third with nobody out in the third. Hit to right and still going. Doki rounds first, going for second. And looked at third, but will stay there. A double for Maddie Doki. Coach, maybe we'll switch places. You could produce for me, because I'm not doing any camera work here at all right now. We are just happy to be here. I couldn't agree more. 3-0 Mishicot. We're in the top of the third. So Coach Connor and I are going to switch spots, and he's going to take over the producing duties. I'm clearly not qualified for that. Actually, I'm also keeping book on my own, so it gets a little difficult to do both. First pitch, ball, and I'm also always full of excuses. 2-0 now to, I believe that's Uyghur, Taylor, number 4. What a great catcher she is. Just what a great softball player she is. That one's high. And ball 4. So they walk her on 4 pitches. Now Caitlin Callahan. Doki already at third. So first and third, here is Caitlin Callahan. Callahan singled her first time up. Still nobody out. We're in the top of the third. I mean, Howard's Grove isn't no slough. I mean, they're 15-1. I mean, I don't know who they're playing, but you know, that tells me they're pretty darn good. But of course, you know, Mishicot is what, I don't know what they're ranked in state now. Are they 1? They're in the top 3. 1-1 to Callahan. Callie Krieger is next. One pitch is hit into left field. That's a base hit. That'll score one. Here comes the second runner, around third, trying to score, and in there. Taylor Uyghur might have been must have been a courtesy runner for Uyghur. Cora Nelson, the courtesy runner for Uyghur. And now 5-0 Mishicot in the top of the third. Here's Krieger. Callahan already at second. This one hit high in the air to center and caught at a collision, but it is caught. Callahan tags up and goes to third. Boy, smart softball by Mishicot. Krieger flies out to center. Now Casey Herrera lined out her first time up. 5 runs on 6 hits for Mishicot. No runs, no hits for Howard's Grove. We are in the top of the third. 10-run rule applies after 5. And this is a doubleheader, so we'll see. That one gets away and the run's going to score. You know, it's hard enough playing a team like this that when, you know, they beat you, you cannot beat yourself like what Howard's Grove is doing in this game. They are just giving away runs. And Mishicot all too happy to take them. 2 balls, no strikes. And there are still no outs. And Coach wants a meeting at the circle. Take a look inside the Mishicot dugout. Coach Du Bois running the controls. I mean, Coach even wrote those nice scripts up for you and everything today. Yeah, do that. Switch that. Yeah. 2-0 to Herrera, and that one missed 3-0. Ashlyn Bennon due up next. Nobody on, and still no one out in the third. Krieger flied out. Ball 4. Herrera draws a walk, and now Ashlyn Bennon. Bennon grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. Got an RBI on that too. Yeah, scoreboard says nobody else, but there is one out. That was Callie Krieger's fly out to center. 6-0 in the top of the third. It's been all Mishicot so far. Scott Willems in the house. Throw to second and first. Double play. And that retires the side 6-4-3. That's how they draw it up. We've played 2.5. It's Mishicot 6. Howard's Grove 0. You're watching W7 Live. Bottom of the third, it'll be Charles, Weber, and Vandehei for Howard's Grove. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left for Mishicot. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for Howard's Grove. 1 ball, 1 strike on Raina Charles. One pitch from Benin. We are not going to jump over and do soccer this afternoon. That's a slippery slope. The minute you do it one time, I'm going to get 97 phone calls saying, "Oh, I hear you're doing soccer now."
Especially down in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, they love it down there. And you know who the first call is going to be, don't you?
Brook Central.
Germantown. I could guarantee you that they've already asked me. Well, that Menominee Falls, they've asked me a dozen times already. Speaking of Germantown, starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's GTV all over the place on W7. And then if that's not enough, we're doing their high school graduation on Sunday. Coming your way, Coach. That was close.
That was a great effort.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the third. It's 6-0 Mishicot. Ashlyn Benin, 29 pitches, 18 strikes and 11 balls. That's a really nice ratio. That one's high. 3-2. Lexi Weber due up next, and then Haley Vandehei. Hit in the air. That's McCardle country. Cherry Dr. Pepper reels it in. And there is 1 out. Now Lexi Weber. Believe it or not, this is our first ever event in any sport at Howard's Grove. Did some basketball and some volleyball last year, but they were either at Oostburg or Mishicot. And this time it worked out. We could come here. They were great. I mean, they gave us a thumbs up right away. No balls, 2 strikes. The AD couldn't be here today. He's actually over at the soccer field helping run that, but sent his best wishes along. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the third. Fouled off 0-2 on Weber. Haley Vandehei due next. Coach Connor, stick around. I'll buy you dinner tonight after. How's that? See? What a great guy I am, huh? If you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you. Swing and a miss for Weber. That is strike 3. 2 outs. Here's Haley Vandehei. You know, I had all my stats printed out, ready to go, all the color coding done, everything. Left them right on my desk in my office. Right next to the phones. No balls, 1 strike on Vandehei. It's been one of those days. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, I've been working on a graduation video for Alyssa Nims from Catholic Memorial, and that's taken up a good amount of time the last few days, and I think I pretty much got it wrapped up, but it came at a cost today of forgetting some other things. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Vandehei. Nimsy in the class of 21 going to Northern Michigan for women's basketball. Her and CJ Romero heading that way next year from Brook Central. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. So I share all this stuff with you guys. I know that you're not all Milwaukee people, but I share all your stuff with Milwaukee people. It's part of, hey, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all one big sports community. So you may not know some of these names and faces, but if you hang around watching our stuff long enough, you will. And, I guarantee you a lot of the Milwaukee people know a lot about Mishicot. Coach says probably too much. Well, that's just for Mike Garceau. That's just, Garceau after hours. 2-2, and that one missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bennon's been perfect so far. Hit on the ground to third. Doki bobbles it, and that's going to be an error.
That's on you.
What's that? I know, that's on me because I said it. I said she's perfect, and then sure enough, it never ends. It never fails every time. As Coach Rowley would say, 60% of the time, it works every time. So, Maddie, I'll take responsibility for that one. This is the leadoff hitter. Is that Hernandez? Is that right? No, Schuler. Hang on, I got to update my scoreboard here, or my lineup. Ellie Schuler. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Van High on first. Big swing. Coach had the hand above the bill of the cap there on that one for Ellie. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Laid off at 2-2. 45 pitches for Bennon. 17 balls, 28 strikes. He's given up no hits. Gosh, why do I say that? I don't know why I say that. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And she's got one of the best hitters of the conference twice in a row. Runs, no hits, 1 error, and there was a runner left. We have played 3. Your score remains Mishicot 6, Howards Grove 0. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the 4th, 6-0 in favor of Mishicot. Chorus Dodola to lead off. One ball, 2 strikes on Stadola. Singled her first time up. Take a listen on that widget. Make sure there's no static on the audio. This mixer is kind of flaky sometimes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody's complained about it yet, but you never know. Fouled off and out of play. Or out of reach. Two balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out in the top of the 4th. That one hit in the center. That's going to be extra bases for Stadola. Rounding first, looking at second. She's got it. And we'll hold up there a leadoff double for Cora Stadola. 2 for 2 for Stadola today. No doubt about that one. Now Cherry Dr. Pepper, Allie McCardle. Went to the movie theater yesterday for the first time in 16 months and went to the soda machine, and what did I get? Cherry Dr. Pepper. 1 ball, no strike. That one's high 2-0 on McCardle. She'll be a big part of Mishicot girls basketball next year. The seniors departing. They'll have to pick up some slack. Allie, this one's hit, popped up, and out. Maddie Koenig on the catch. Now Abby Garceau, Abs 1 for 2, fly it out to center and single to right. First pitch strike, 0-1. I'll tell you what, Laura Heim does not waste any time on getting those pitches going. Heim, 45 pitches, 27 strikes and 18 balls. That one hit on the ground and foul. 0-2 on Garceau. For several members of this team, part of the 2021 girls basketball state champion Mishicot Lady Indians in Division 4. Dramatic win over Mineral Point in the state finals back on February 27th. Seems like a lifetime ago already. That was at the lacrosse center. Coach Du Bois and I and Coach Scarda were there for that.
Was it all the way out there?
That was a haul out there. Felt like Lewis and Clark driving from Mishicot to lacrosse. Holy cow. 2 outs, nobody on. Or, sorry, Sedola on second. Hit to short. Nice play. Damro to Heim for the out. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and there was a runner left. We've played 3.5, 6-0 Mishicot. You're watching W7. Well, for the second straight year, we're doing several graduations. We're live streaming several graduations this year. Starting this Sunday, June 6th, will be a doubleheader, Germantown at 1 o'clock. Ed Rowley will be running that one, and 1:30 from Slinger. Yours truly will be live from the Owl's Nest. We're actually going to have a camera up at the mezzanine, high above the field house at Slinger High School.
NFHS?
What's that?
NFHS, huh?
Yeah, that'll be one of our 5 cameras. One will be devoted to NFHS. Try to get it from outer space shot. So that's this coming Sunday. So Germantown, we're doing softball Thursday, Friday, then the Germantown invite on Saturday, and then their graduation Sunday. If they aren't sick of us by then, I don't know what it's going to take. Next Sunday we'll be at Whitefish Bay, 11 o'clock start there. We did that last year, and Coach Rosella surprisingly had us back. And then in 2 weeks, on June 20th, we'll be in McWanago. Bill Plant and Jim Darren from McWanago, gracious enough to have us back. We're looking forward to that one as well with McWanago. So all of those 100% live, 100% free on W7. Thanks to Slinger, Germantown, Whitefish Bay, and McWanago. Go to www.productionsw7.com/graduation21. You can get your senior shout-outs in there. You can pre-order a HD copy of the event as well. Something to keep forever and ever. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is Laura Heim leading off for Howard's Grove in the 4th. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 2 left for Mishicot. That one hit on the ground, and that's going to be the first hit of the day for the Tigers. I told you, she's like little Lenny Dykstra, just tough and scrappy and always looking to get on base and lay down a perfect bunt to do that. So here's Maddie Koenig. She flied out to left her first time up. So now no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left for Howard's Grove. Watch Heim go in the second. First pitch in there, 0-1 on Koenig. There she goes. Wieger on the throw to Garceau. Got her! Oh, she dropped it. Safe. Had her, but Abby couldn't hold on to the ball. And Heim steals second. That's a great throw by Uyghur. I mean, Taylor just looks intimidating back there. I mean, she's just so tall and athletic, and she just looks like I wouldn't mess with her. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddie Koenig. One-two pitch, low. Trying for third. Uh-oh, got her to pickle now. Heim got a little carried away on that one. She tried to rattle the Mishicot cage a little too much, and the bear struck back, and Heim is out. Officially 1-5 on the out. First out of the inning. Now a pop-up high in the infield. Doki calling for it and makes the play. 2 outs. So they went from a runner on second with nobody out to 2 outs and nobody on. And here is Leah Parnitsky. Parnitsky struck out looking her first time up. First pitch missed 1-0. Boy, great day for softball. Just beautiful weather. Hit on the ground to second. Stadola to Callahan to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and there was nobody left. We've played 4. It is 6-0 Mishicot. You're watching W7. Top of the 5th. 6-0 Mishicot. Has been all Indian so far. Hit on the ground, right into left field. A leadoff single for Taylor Uyghur. Now Caitlin Callahan. Callahan 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 1 to left, 1 to right. 8 hits for Mishicot. Courtesy runner for Uyghur is Cora Nelson. Uh-oh. Just back. Nice throwdown from Ellie Schuler, the catcher. Cora gave us a whole bunch of dust over here. I'm not a big fan of that. Can you slide with a little less dust next time, Cora? Would that be possible? I mean, you know, I'm not asking much here. 1 ball, 1 strike. We are in the top of the 5th. Mishicot 2 in the second and 4 in the third. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Howard's Grove, no runs, 1 hit, no error, and 1 left. One ball, 2 strikes on Caitlin Callahan, also part of that state championship girls basketball team, and she also will take on a much larger role next year. Her and Cora Stadola both. Those two have to grow up pretty darn fast next year. No longer baby freshies, that's right. And there's going to be some leadership vacuums in that team, and you know those got to be filled. You know, when you lose a Callie Krieger, and you lose an Abby Garceau, and I mean, and Desiree Kleiman. I mean, that's and you know, Maddie Willems also. I mean, you got some real good players, and not just good players. I mean, good kids and good vocal leaders, good leadership on that team. Who am I missing, Coach? Who's the fifth one? Oh yeah, Kylie Schmidt. Yeah. Only the all-time leading scorer in Mishicot Mishicot basketball history. Only a 3-time All-State, first-team All-State player. Yeah, only that. But she's still the airhead extreme. Ball 4, Callahan gets on now first and second. Still nobody out, and here is Callie Krieger. Krieger's jersey's already out. I mean, she's a mess already. We're in the 5th inning of game 1, and Callie's just a complete disaster. Jersey hanging out, dust everywhere, dirt everywhere on her, just the way she likes it. Sky to left field. And drop, but it's foul. That was Olivia Bramstead trying to make the catch. Probably should have had that, but new life now for Callie Krieger. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit again, this one foul. Swung on, hit down the line at third, and foul. Krieger battling with Laura Heim. Heim, 61 pitches, 39 strikes, 22 balls. Bennon, 57 pitches, 35 strikes, and 22 balls. Crushed into left center, and base hit. Nelson will score. Callahan dives back to second. RBI single for Callie Krieger. Now 7-0. Now Casey Herrera, 0 for 1, out on a line drive and reached on a walk her last time up. Gets the force at third, so fielder's choice. And Herrera's on. 6-5 on the play. Woo! That wind, I tell you. First pitch to Bennon is a strike, 0-1. Bennon 0 for 2 with an RBI. Hit to short, she'll throw to third again. Get the lead runner. That's 2 outs, so same as before, 6-5 fielder's choice. Bennon is on, and she'll probably get a courtesy runner, and she will. Now Cora Stadola. Courtney Wood into run for Bennon. So Herrera at second and Wood at first. There's 2 outs. That one missed. 2 balls, no strikes. Reminder, this is the first of 2, so we'll take a quick break after this. We'll break the live stream and come back with game 2. The nightcap, as they call it. This one hit up the middle, and that is a base hit. Rounding third and trying to score is Herrera, and she's going to be in there. RBI single for Cora Stadola. That's 3 hits today for Cora. Was it Cora who we punished being player of the game last time? Was it?
It wasn't a punishment. It was just expanding her.
She did a really nice job. Now 8-0. Wood on second, Stadola on first, and here is Allie McCardle. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Wood taking a big lead off second to fire back, and now the ball gets away, but she's going to stay there. Two 2-0 coming to McCardle. Allie 0 for 2, grounded out and popped out her last time up. Now 2-1 on Cherry Dr. Pepper. Swing and a miss. Took her eye off that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allie was swinging for the fence on that one. It's a good changeup by Heim. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one low. Full count on McCardle. Abby Garceau due up next. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Full count, ball 4. McCardle draws a walk, and now the bases are loaded. Garceau 1 for 3, flied out, singled, and struck out. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 2 left for Mishicot. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left for Howard's Grove. The base hit here would score 2 and make it 10-0. And then if Bennon keeps doing what she's doing, we're looking at a ball game here. Heim ready, steps back on the rubber, and here comes the first pitch. Hit to short, flip to third, and that is the 3rd out. All three outs went 6-5, fielder's choice. 2 runs for the Indians in the 5th. We've played 4.5. Your new score, Mishicot 8, Howard's Grove 0. You're watching Big East Softball on W7 Live. Bottom of the 5th. Olivia Bramstead to lead off for HG. Hot shot first, caught. Callahan's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Caitlin's like, no worries, I got it. She hit it right on the button, but right to Caitlin Callahan. For the first out. Now Danny Damrow, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. One and one on Damrow. Two and one. Forward to third so far for Bennon. 1 hit, no runs, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And there's a strike. 1 and 2. 2-2, beg your pardon, on Danny Damrow. 2-2 pitch coming. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Gave our camera a little rattle there. Raina Charles next. This is the 6-hitter Damrow. Just missed. 3-2. Bennon wanted that one, didn't get it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled off. In the top of the 6th, Mishicot will have Maddie Doki, Taylor Uyghur, and Caitlin Callahan, 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. So if you're HG, this would be a really opportune time to get a couple runs to try to avoid getting 10-run ruled here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And now there are 2 outs, and here is Raina Charles. Raina flied out to McCardle and left her first time up. Bennon 66 pitches, unofficially 25 balls, 41 strikes. First pitch, strike 1. Howard's Grove batting .071 against Bennon so far in this game. This one popped up. Foul, 0-2. Tough to win games hitting .071. Ask Euchre. Yeah, sounds like a Brewers score. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Raina Charles. Can't get any run support. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers in the 5th. We've played 5. Your score remains Mishicot 8, Howard's Grove 0. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the 6th, 8-0. Mishicot 2 in the 2nd, 4 in the 3rd, and 2 in the 5th. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for Howard's Grove. 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the 6th for Mishicot, Maddie Doki, Taylor Uyghur, and Caitlin Callahan. 2-0 to Doki. Now quickly 3-0. Maddie has flied out, doubled, and grounded out 1 for 3 today. 3-0 pitch, take it all the way, ball 4. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and Doki is on. Now Taylor Uyghur, 1 for 2, flied out, walked, and singled. Tay pops it up in the infield, and that's going to be a fair ball. We almost want to leave that one alone. Taylor will get a courtesy runner. She may have got about 20, may have traveled about 21 feet, give or take. Callahan on the first pitch, hit to third, Dan foul. Caitlin doesn't mess around, man. There's no waiting on 2nd, 3rd pitches. She's up there hacking right from the get-go. Callahan is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. All runs today by Mishicot have earned, so earned all 8 are earned runs for the Indians. Cora Nelson is the courtesy runner for Taylor Weir, and she hits Callahan, and now the bases are loaded. For Callie Krieger, Callie Clutch as we call her. Caitlin's like, I got it, I'm good. Rub some dirt on it, coach, I'm fine. 8-0, nobody out, and the bases are loaded for Callie Krieger. First pitch missed, 1-0. Reminder, game 1 of 2. Game 2 coming up next on the same W7 channel that you're watching right now. 2-0. We'll break the live stream and come back with game 2. Tomorrow at Nicolay, 4:30 start, St. Thomas More and Nicolay. Then Thursday, GTV resumes. Hit to short. Trying to throw home and got her at home. Nice play by Danny Damrow. Throws it to Ellie Schuler for the out. Cut down the lead runner. That's the way to do it. So bases remain loaded. Now Casey Herrera. Casey 0 for 2, line drive, out on a line drive, walked and reached on a fielder's choice. That one missed. 2-0. A lot of dust. And now 3-0 on Herrera, and there's nowhere to put her. A walk is going to drive in a run. So it's going to have to be perfect here. You pretty much bet that Herrera's not swinging. 3-0 coming, and way low, ball 4. Scoots away from Schuler, but everybody will advance 1 base. And that makes it 9-0. Now Ashlyn Bennon. Base is still loaded and 1 out. We are in the top of the 6th. Bennon 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch low, 1-0. In the bottom of the 6th for Howard's Grove will be Lexi Weber, Haley Vandehei, and Ellie Schuler, the 8-9 and leadoff hitter. This one popped up in the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. Bennon is out. Everybody else stays where they are. Here's Cora Stadola, 3 for 3 today. 2 singles and a double, all right to center or left center field. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1 on Stadola. Base hit would score 2. And that one missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, beg your pardon, on Stadola. Are you tracking balls and strikes? Man, you're the man. Coach Cotter had jury duty today. He's not super pleased about it. Just put that out there. He did make $16 today. I don't know what he's complaining about. That one missed. 3 balls, 1 strike on Stadola. The bases are loaded. I imagine she'll get the green light if she sees something that she likes. And that ain't it. Ball 4, and it's 10-0. And now Cherry Dr. Pepper. Allie 0 for 2, ground out, flied out, and a walk. She ground out a pop out and a walk. Bases loaded and 2 out in the 6th. First pitch is high, 1-0 on McCardle. And she bunts right down the line at third. Everybody's safe. Bunt single for Cherry Dr. Pepper. So Krieger scores, so that makes it 11-0. Still 2 outs. And here is Abby Garceau. First pitch low, 1-0. It's 100 pitches for Heim now, 53 strikes and 47 balls. Hit to second, flip to first in time. That retires the side, but 3 more for Mishicot in the 6th. We played 5.5. Your new score, Mishicot 11. Howard's Grove needs 2 runs to keep this thing going. 11-0. You're watching W7. Bottom of the 6th, 11-0 Mishicot, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 8 runners left. Howard's Grove, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left. In the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Lexi Weber, Haley Vandehei, and the leadoff hitter, Ellie Schuler. Howard's Grove needs 2 runs to keep this game going, otherwise Mishicot will win by the 10-run rule. They lead 11-0. First pitch hit right back to the circle. Bennon's got it, flips to Callahan. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. Now Haley Vandehei. Vandehei is 0 for 1, reached on an error. I mean, this is just the 2nd time through their lineup.
Just the 1 bunt hit, huh?
Yep, just 1 bunt hit. That's been it. Only 2 base runners. Yep. Actually, she'll face 1 above the minimum, it looks like. Because this is batter 18 here. One and 1 on Vandehei. And now 2 and 1. 74 pitches for Bennon, very efficient. 46 strikes, 28 balls. That one's low. 3 and 1 on the number 9 hitter, Haley Vandehei. Bennon ready, and here comes the 3-1. Ball 4. So leadoff or 1-out walk for Haley Vandehei. Now Ellie Schuler. Schuler 0 for 2, grounded out to second and struck out her last time up. Leading hitter on this team, one of the leading hitters in the Big East Conference. Part 3 with Bennon here. First pitch from Bennon is in there, strike 0-1. Snap throw from Weeger down to first. Vandehei not going anywhere. No balls and 1 strike on Schuler. Swung on and hit high in the air to center. That's Krieger territory. Callie's got it, then there's 2 outs. Vandehei retreats to first base. So 2 down in the 6th, and here is Laura Heim. 1 for 1 with a walk and a bunt. She's been the base runners today. Until the 6th inning when Vandehei got on. First pitch missed, 1-0 on Heim. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1 on Laura Heim. Reminder, following this game, we will break the live stream and come back with game 2 of 2. Strike in there. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. So HG down to their last strike, 11-0 Mishicot in game 1. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and popped up in the infield. That's going to be Stadola with the catch. That retires the side, and that is your game. Game 1 goes to Mishicot, 11-0. We'll be back with the recap and get you ready for game 2. You're watching W7. W7 Live post-game. Game 1 goes to Mishicot, 11-0. For Mishicot, 2 runs in the second, 4 in the third, 2 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth. 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. And believe it or not, they left 8 runners on base for the game. For Howard's Grove, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they left 2. The only hit for Howard's Grove came on a bunt from Laura Heim. Some of the highlights for Mishicot. Multi-hit game for Taylor Uyghur went 2 for 3, Caitlin Callahan 2 for 3, Callie Krieger 2 for 4, and Cora Stadola 3 for 3. 2 RBI for Callahan, 2 for Stadola, 1 for Doki, 1 for Krieger, 1 for Herrera, 1 for Bennon, and 1 for McCardle. Runs scored, 3 for Caitlin Callahan, 2 for Callie Krieger, 3 for Stadola, 3 for McCardle. So lots of runs, lots of good hitting, and you know, when you pound out 11 hits, you look pretty good. Ashlyn Bennon went the distance. We'll get to her numbers here for this one. Six innings pitched, 82 pitches, 51 strikes and 31 balls, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Howard's Grove batted .056 against Bennon. For Howard's Grove, again, just 1 hit. Laura Heim, 1 hit. No other hits in the game for Howard's Grove. Pitching-wise, Heim went 6 innings, 101 pitches, 54 strikes, 47 balls. She allowed 11 runs, all of them earned for an ERA of 12.83. She had 1 strikeout and 7 walks, gave up 12 hits. And Mishicot batted .414 against her, .429 with runners in scoring position. So tough outing for Heim. That'll do it for game 1. We're going to break the stream. We'll come back with game 2. Mishicot takes the opener 11-0. You are watching Big East Softball on W7.